Summertime, y'all, and it's time to do a lot of eating out of doors, around the pool, or in the water at the lake, in the ocean, or a little plastic pool out in your backyard just to keep cool. You know, it's just that time of year. So I'm going to share with y'all a coleslaw recipe. Now, I used to be real finicky about how I did my cabbage, because I think that has so much to do with the way the coleslaw tastes. Well, I don't grate my cabbage anymore, y'all, because you can buy this already grated cabbage at the grocery store. And I like to mix mine. This is the angel hair. It's real shredded. It's just like angel hair spaghetti. And then this one is a coarser cut. And it's got the purple cabbage in it and a little bit of carrot. So I mix these two. So this particular recipe calls for a half a head of cabbage. So it's not gonna take the whole sack. We're just gonna try to do what would be a half a head of cabbage. And who knows, some cabbage heads are huge, some are small. So maybe this is it. I think I might add another little handful of the coarser grated. See, I just like having those colors. All right, that was some of the coarse, so I'll take that out. And I'm gonna put some carrots in there, maybe not all of them. I'll put them over in here. I don't like a whole bunch of carrots, just enough to kind of color it up. Okay, so I'm gonna mix all of our ingredients together and then toss our cabbage in that. And that's bell pepper. It's been diced a little on the small side, because some people may not like bell pepper. So if you do it small enough, they'll never know, right? All right, now I'm gonna add a tablespoon of white vinegar. I'm gonna add, how much sugar was that? I can't.
2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons. Somebody must be coming to visit. All right, so I'm gonna mix that together, because it's gonna take a minute for that sugar to melt in there. All right, I've got 1 spring onion, or some people call them scallions. You know, it's the green, it's the onion that's got the white end and the green top. All right, I'm gonna add, what you need, Hen? Oh, okay, good. And we're gonna add some minced fresh parsley, because the parsley just, you know, really brings up, oh, there's another piece of the core of that cabbage. See, sometimes you have to pick things out like that out. All right. And then I'm gonna add, I think it's a half a teaspoon. Is that right, Teresa? She does such a great job of putting this thing together.
It's a teaspoon.
Is it a teaspoon?
Of the lemon pepper?
A 1/4 a teaspoon of lemon pepper. So this looks like a little bit more, but that's all right. It's going in there. It won't hurt it. All right. And the last thing we're gonna add is our half a cup of mayonnaise. And some silly salt. All right, let's see. A half a teaspoon of silly salt. To me, this is so good in cold dishes. All right, so.
What's in silly salt, Paula?
Oh my gosh, it's a secret. If I told you, I'd have to kill you, Teresa.
Ooh, that's not good.
No, I'm kidding her. I'm kidding her. It's salt, garlic, spices, dehydrated onions, soybean oil, mustard, a mustard flour, and spice extract. But to me, this is just especially good in chicken salad, shrimp salad, you know, those kind of things. So that's what we're using. All right, now that sugar has already probably, oh, that is so good. Come stick your finger in it, Teresa. It is so good.
We don't need comments about my finger in there.
Well, I mean, get you a spoon. You don't have to really stick your finger in it. But this is so, so tasty. And I'm just gonna pour that over our cabbage. Kind of toss it together. You know, at first you may not think you've got enough wet ingredients for your cabbage, but it's amazing. After it sits for a little while, you'll come back and say, oh darn, I put too much mayonnaise or too much whatever the liquid is you're using. So that's it. Well, I found another. So that is it, y'all. And you know, one of my favorite ways to eat this coleslaw is a slaw dog, a hot dog. Oh my goodness. I do love me a slaw dog. That's what we lived off of when I was in high school. Anybody out there from Albany, Georgia, class of 65, we used to go to the Brazier and the Arctic Bear and get those slaw dogs. And we ate so very little back then, you know, but when we would eat, it'd be a slaw dog.
What were you eating? Because you wanted...
We were hungry. A couple of cheese crackers and we're good to go. That is so good. And that's it. So add a hot dog and put some on your plate and put some on top of your dog. It'll be a good day. Love and best dishes, y'all.